Hello, everybody here, everybody present. Let's get this started. Hello, everyone. Hope you are all doing fine and dandy today. I need still this window here. Almost. We're there. This, I need this. Where is it? This one. And I need it in an extra window. Savia, I will look into that, certainly. I just put those things in already, like on Monday I started getting the bot up and running. So I'm very happy in general that it works. And those small things we will be getting sorted. So that's it. So, hope all of you have a wonderful Tuesday. I hope you all are doing fine wherever you are. And let's get this rolling. We were on last Friday. We've been trying and working on a few fittings for Abyssal Dead Space. We want to run T0s. We want to do that cheap. We want to do that fast. We want to make some ISK doing this. So I've been with a few people theory crafting things. We've looked at a few fittings and we looked how to make that feasible for even an alpha clone. Let's get this window in here. Where is it? Did I closed it. I'm a moron. Let's get this back up here. Window smaller, please. Thank you. We want this window and we want the bottom. Yes, this window we want. So I've been found this lovely page. We want to see to get more runs in here, but what is the main thing is we had a look at things, how profitable things are. In T0s, on an average run for frigates, we get 2.5 million ISK out of that. And for right now, an investment for gamma filaments, we're talking of that one. Right now, we're talking of 21k ISK for one gamma filament. So for going in with the frigates, we're talking about 60k roundabout. Let's be generous. Let's round that up to a full 100k, but we can do 2.4 million ISK average per run in earnings from abyssal filaments, and those things go fast. We are going to my runs, and depending on the fit, obviously, we are like talking between 5-6 minutes roughly per run. So yeah, we can say 6 minutes per run. Let's say we get 2 millions out of that. So you have 20 million average per hour just running cheap filaments. It's a bit different than mining, and I think for starting out, for in general, having a look into the filaments. Yeah, it's a good start on things. So we take this away. We made already some adjustments since we sadly met a Skybreaker. Skybreaker? Sky. It's a bad one. Yes, it's Skybreaker Disparrow. We met her last week in the Abyss, and it took apart our little hookbill who could not break the tank. We had to look. It has an EM hole in shields, which is the only puzzlesome thing. So I loaded me some EM light missiles. We have keep our not kinetic, explosive. Our explosive missiles. We have new filaments. We are in a fleet. We keep going and see to meet the bad guy and see if we can kill him. Another bad spawn might be the Devoted Hunter. Those guys have a shitload of tracking and they are hurting quite a lot. Since we are in a fully passive fitting, as you can find on the workbench, since we're running a complete passive fitting, that might be a problem if we do not kill that guy fast enough. But that's something that we will see. I hope that we will find both spawns quite fast and see if this works for that. Hello, Krog GB. How are you doing? How's it going? Back. How's it at the Dead Space phylum? I'm seeing to get back into range of this thing. Mining. Ooh, mining. I see where you're going with that. Then I hope I can offer a little bit of entertainment, you know, while you're having one eye on those mining lasers and another eye on the stream. Yeah, jackpot. No, that's an attack Paro. That's not our guy. So we do one circle for these. We approach there. Nope, that was the wrong guy. Well, let's kill him. I understand that those bells do not stand a chance in the first place. How many did you get out of the universe already? How many poor mining belt waifus are sad that their husbands died in the line of fire of another miner trying to make a living? So normally I would like to shoot the cannon normally first. So while we're approaching, we already cycle on the red, but I'm still warming up, so please excuse a small mistake here and there. Oh yeah, and then I need to remember to start actually recording the runs. So we approach the cannon Once we are in 51 kilometers range, we shoot once, lock up the rest. It's already. Then we head over there, mark paint that one with our target painter, and head for the loot. So first rut is down. Painting, shooting. I changed the fitting in the way that slightly changed the rigs, and I'm taking now EM ammunition with me. So that should give us, because we lasted tank-wise quite a long time against that guy. So I hope that even with cold ammunition now, without needing to heat our weapons, that we should be able to catch that guy. Shooting the EM hole should be doing the trick, I hope. But we're gonna see that. That's why I'm gonna use a hook bill for now. I really want to meet those two rats, the Skybreaker as well as the Devoted Hunter, and make sure that those two are clear with a hook bill, so I can basically say that fitting works against in like 99% of the cases. Can always be something going wrong, enemy getting in a few lucky shots, so don't want to rule that out, but for now we would be happy to get a quite high chance of survival with this. Let's cycle this. Getting there. Oh yeah, and thank you very much for the follow, Brooke. Sorry, I did not have that on my ears, so I didn't hear it. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you enjoy what I'm doing. And maybe in time you will try with me to have some fun. Yeah, well, Abyss is nice. You need to see it this way. It's content that you can reliably do, if you have time constraint. Because, it's definitely not going to last longer than 20 minutes. Might be faster. And since it's kind of tiered, you start with, the easiest and go from there slowly but surely upstairs. Try again and again. In the case of the frigates, well, I'm doing it solo. Grab yourself a friend and buddy. Do it with 2 people. Do it with 3 people. And just have fun. And they are cheap fittings. I mean, wait, let's store this away. Get quickly new filaments. I mean, yes, the hook bill is right now basically the premium fit. But let's go to the estimates. The hook bill is right now, we're at 25 million. The Tormentors shy of 11 million. The Executioner is at 3.2 million, but I think with the Executioner we have troubles with Skybreaker. Need to test it as well. The Punisher is a very solid one for under 10 million. The Slicer is a premium again with 16.5 million. But those things are, in my opinion, you know, it's not like a steep entry in the case of price. So let's take a few more light missiles with me. In there, let's undock and let's go back to my safe spot, and then let's run this. So I'm going to the abyssal tracking site. Let's show you, since we want to actually help the site out, you know, only works with people actively, you know, handing in your effits and showing what they're getting. So we have a Gamma T0, we have the Kaldari Navy hook bill. The fittings, you need to upload them yourself, or maybe someone else did already, so you can use them. And then we will we'll just enter what we have after the run, and we'll have the rest work for us automatically. The timer starts there regularly, checking. I gave some permission for that for my account, checking where I am currently am, and once they notice that I'm in abyssal dead space, they will start automatically recording that. So let's take the window away so you can actually see things. Let's get going. It's approaching. Let's start our modules. Let's already take the painter on that one cycle on the can, so the can pops open, and then after that we do start hitting the Damavik. Friglavian spawns are usually not a problem. Not at all. So heading over there, over to the gate. One cycle, maybe a second one. Yeah, need one more cycle, and we're done with this room already. And switching rooms right away. Oh, another Damavik. Killing the can. Painting it. Approaching the loot. And shooting the bad guy. Here we have these white clouds are speed clouds. I'm not sure if we can... Will we fly into there? Maybe we'll catch the edge of it. Oh well. Those things are increasing your speed dramatically, which can be good, but can be bad as well. Most of the time you want to very consciously be, you know, at a certain speed, either, you know, approaching a rat or, you know, kiting the rat. So those speed clouds can mess you up. The rats profit from them as well, so especially if you have them have these clouds between where you're starting and where the rats are, you need to be considering that they will be at top of you very fast. More Triglavians. So yes, I know, but especially well, not in T0s, obviously, but if you're doing higher tiers, it's often, especially in the beginning of the room, can be a bit hectic, and especially if you're how to say so, you know, you're feeling that you're going, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers, even if you know, you need to eyeball it, how fast and how fast you're going. And most of the time, as I said, you want you make your vessel to be at a specific speed, and you know, for the purposes of maybe sick tanking, and yeah, and even then, once you're speeding up, and especially those clouds, you know, sometimes they're a bit diffuse where you're actually where they're starting and you're speeding up already, and then it's already too late and such things. So yeah, you need to be aware of those. But yeah, of course you can put your speed as well. So let's go back home, stack everything. Let's get everything without so let's turn this on again. We'll in a few seconds know that I left the room, as it's written here on the right side. You know, it takes between 3 and 10 seconds for it to register things. I hope it does. Maybe it doesn't. If it keeps running, just save the run. Save and return to the screen. Takes a moment, redirects you, and you can start a new run, which we will be doing. So we need 3 more of those. We toss them in here. We stack everything. We don't want ammunition. We throw those in my box. I just want to have a big overview for all the filaments that I purchased so far, to see how much we make out of it. From 350 we still have left 200, so we're slowly but surely approaching the 150 filament marks, so 30 runs, and so far we made almost 90 million. So we loaded up, we have our light missiles. Let's get out of here. Next try, let's hope for that skybreaker. Let's actually take that window away again. It's waiting again for me to enter the little dead space. We have reloaded. We're ready to go. Let's rumble. So let's see, what do we have? Nope, not what we are looking for. Turn on the modules, let's shoot again. Let's paint the target and head for the loot and shoot the drone. The blue clouds, their specialty is that If you're flying through it, your signature becomes 3 times as large as it is. So especially for the small frigate that often relies on the fact that the enemy cannot hit you properly, or has troubles at least, we would want to avoid them most times. Except if we really had now a problem, you know, if the drone was a, you know, a small one, you know, frigate sized as well. And if we had troubles with application, we could fly into the cloud, drag the enemy there, and they would appear larger, which would be to our advantage. So let's see, we need to get within 51 kilometers range, shoot once, paint the target, wait for the cache to go boom, and then we shoot the Triglavian spawn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get the side. Yes, the run started on the countdown. So we know it's working and recording. And once we have the loot, I think the enemy will be almost done already. Really would like to meet one of the skybreakers today. It's itching under my fingers to see if it works to switch the ammunition for them. Oh yeah, and the devoted hunters, cause those guys are a bit of pain in the butt as well. Nope, not what we are looking for. The right corp, but not what we need. Those were income rate. Yeah, right. Concord, I mean. Yeah, Concord. In general, the new spawns are, in my opinion, the hardest for any kind of budget or low skill vessel that you want to try to take in here. I did beforehand T1s and a Punisher solo, and now with the new spawns it's almost impossible. Especially against devoted knights, the Sancha spawns. Those are brutal, and even in the retribution that I'm by now using, those can be really harsh. You really need to know what you're doing, need to stay in the range, otherwise you are just toast. Which is no fun. So, safe run. So, let's see. Let's get back to base. New filaments, new run. Let's go for it. The nice thing is if you actually have a different ship that you really want to run and that's dependent on the actual weather effect. I mean, maybe you have a ship that's not cap stable and you really want those tranquil electricals, which are 117k per filament. It's crazy. You can actually use the other ones to actually farm those. I think I have by now a nice assortment of the other filaments and of course T1s already as well, which is nice to have. We need hanger, we need 100 more rockets, we need 3 more filaments. Take those and put them in, and off we go. I mentioned Friday already. You can of course, take a big stack of filaments, get yourself 2 spots that are slightly spaced apart so you can walk back and forth, and whenever you're exiting there's a trace left behind that is keeping you from opening another rift right away. So you can just quickly warp over to a different spot and open things there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let's get into the filament again and let's see what we are facing now. Again, not what we are looking for. Shoots again. And that's why I was surprised about the Skybreaker last week, because as you can see, they are not that often coming, in my opinion, because I tested, of course, the fits already beforehand, and I think that you find one room with them and you die there, if you have a 95% chance to get through, and I'm quite certain that you make your money back. I think then the fitting is still considered to be working, in my opinion. The Lancers sadly do take a moment longer to be killed, so nothing that we can do about that. They are simply quite sturdy and just take a moment longer. Even if they don't have, much on resists and quite uniform, just takes a few times to shoot them. Let's lock those guys up. Head towards the loot and let's get going. So it's dead, we can switch right away. Go, 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 go. And once more, not what we are looking for. Something else that we are having here, it's actually a medium range automata suppressor. Those guys, they are targeting missiles as well as drones, shooting basically small flares, and they're messing up your damage, which is not nice, but against that guy, not much of a problem. He only has armor and his hull, and is as good as dead already. Against enemies that are difficult or giving you troubles in general, it's best to then make sure to pull out of the range of those. While at the other end of things, if you have I don't know, for example, you have using lasers as an MR vessel, and the enemy shoots you with missiles, hug those, or if you're facing lots of drones, hug those towers, and they do help quite a lot to deal with the enemy. So let's put the cargo in for the missile tracker site. Let's head back and don't forget to reload. So we need 3 filaments. Let's take 100 more rockets with me. Where are they? In there. Stack it. Off we go. Off we go. New run, new luck. So, new run, it's open. Let's get in there, let's get in there. So here we have a multi-body tracking pylon. If we had troubles getting hits on this guy, we could hug this one. They give a big boost in tracking. General, how much do they give? Optimal range. There we are. 80% tracking speed bonus. But since we're using missiles and not turrets like Amar laser turrets or Minmatar bullets, we don't care that much about that one. We only care that that guy dies, so we can switch out 51 kilometers most of the time the can is already in range for the first shot, and then the rest is just bit by bit picking those off. And you need one of those hook bills. I can give you the original one before I made adjustments to it. I still have 2 more. But yeah, it's light rockets, not rapids. That's why, you know, cycles are taking quite a bit long. But the rapids would not fit in. They're too harsh on the CPU. I think it was on the CPU. So yeah, 51 kilometers. And I'm sure I don't have the skills completely on 5. I think quite a few of the supporting skills I only have level 3. So there might be even more in there with someone going with full skills. Especially against the small drones here. Takes quite long due to the pure cycle time of the light missiles. But they do not. Yeah, Punisher definitely a possibility. I have a fitting of that up as well. Punisher is one of those ships that has, you know, lots upfront damage. It's quite fast and can tank like a tank. It's ridiculous. The range is really nice. Yes, definitely. But in a Punisher, even then, even if it has quite low range, you approach the can, and most of the time the red is, you know, in any case coming your direction. So most of the time you can, in that case, simply, you know, do the red while you're approaching the can. And it's normally, you know, enough. Or you know, approach the can, shoot that one, take the loot, and then just spin around and orbit around the red. Wait, we want the loot, please. Wrong direction. But yes, range is nice. And you know, it's light missiles, they don't really miss. Yeah, T1s, and before the changes, that's, you know, it's different. We can actually check once we're out of this room, and when we're done, one could check. Let's check what the T1s are. Yes, I know that I cannot leave yet. Now I can. Let's get this up. Let's wait for the thing to finish. Let's take the ammo out. This was a kind of bad run. Let's head over to the base. Yep, 5 minutes. That's round about the average that you get. You know, a little bit more, a little bit less. In my opinion, it's a quite okay time to go. So let's go. Let's have a look at the T1s. So with the Punisher, I think it's doable as long as you do not meet any spawns of the new rooms, of the new guys, the Sanchas, the Angels, the Edencom, or the Concord rooms. Then I think T1 is still quite feasible, even in a... yeah, it is. It's hit and run. The big Tessera Sparkneedle. Where was its site? Yeah, I know which one you mean. Let's pull this up. Abyssal Space. I'm sure it was called Tessera something something. Is there a way to... Blast Grip? It's a Blast Grip Tessera. This guy. The one that you better kite forever before... Yeah, Blast Grip. It's a Tesla. Yep. They just take you apart. But it was doable. Yes, it was kiting and it was a bit, on the edge. But I think it's doable. Most times. You didn't, get them like every second run. I think like, if we had one of them in every 6th, 7th run, that was already, was a lot. But if we have a look and check here the payout, if you're thinking that Punisher is, let's say you're blinging it up, where's my expensive one? Active. Okay, I have right now the festive launcher in here because I use it to do the event. Let's simulate. Let's take that one. Hello, I would like you to get over there. Let's say like this one is like quite, it's all Tech 2 stuff. It has range on conflict Scorch. We do get to 16 kilometers range, so in my opinion it can deal with those drones, definitely, because drones were range-wise around about 15 kilometers. Between 10 and 15 kilometers they would be able to hit you if you were too slow. So yes, it's a bit on an edge case, but doable in my opinion. This one is 30 million. I think it works even a bit cheaper. A little bit. And if we now consider that... Oh yeah, can't see shit. Let me take this away. So this is my fitting for the Punisher. Everything's T2, small focus pulse lasers, an afterburner. We have Republic Fleet cat battery. This is actually quite expensive. I picked this for simply to get more cap out of this. We can leave one repair running constantly. The second one we are just pulsing at best. It's for those times when we are fighting, for example, that big drone and, need emergency wrapping and need a bit of oh shit button. So yeah, we're talking here about, yes, this is a bit bling. In my opinion, you can go cheaper. In my opinion, it does work cheaper if you want to go for it. But 30 million, and now we need to, the panic repair. You just hope that it's not two shots that are, hitting back to back. If we now have a look at... Hey! Hello, Catcar88. How is it going? Thank you very much for your follow. Hope you are having a great day. 07. If we now have a look at, how much we're getting average out of the T1 Abyssal Space, I think for 6, let's take 6 million because we need to pay a bit for the filaments. let's go for around 6 million. If you manage to get 5 runs out of this without blowing up, which is in my opinion feasible, I think, yeah, it's viable. It's, you know, it's not fun to then, you know, lose in the 7th run or 8th run, or, you know, being caught in the 3rd. It is feasible. That was until the news points came. And what do you mean the other caches? And T0s, you only have 1 cache. Only in T1, starting T1, you have more than just the bioadaptive cache. In T0, that's what makes it so easy. You need to just, you know, get that 1 can and be out of it, which is really nice thing to have. But obviously, simply, you know, due to the new spawns, the Sancha spawn, the devoted knight, you're basically dead. Definitely dead with a Punisher. That one kills you at 20 kilometers range. You need to stay 20 kilometers and above. It newts you to hell, and you simply can't. You would need your 2nd rep, and you don't have the capacitor needs in a Punisher for that. Even in the Retribution. This one. Is this mine? No, I'm using... No. Where's actually mine? Where's my Reaper? I have too many ships right now. Punisher, there. Let's make that one active. I'm a big fan of the beam lasers for the range. You can shoot many things from range simply like that. Of course, we're talking around about, you know, more than twice already in costs. Not to mention the skills that you need. And don't let me lie now. Of course, we are, you know, Omega, so we can't go Alpha anymore. Even with the Retribution, you have troubles. Yes, of course, you have your panic button. But even then, you have troubles against Devoted Knight a little bit. You can try to get in really close, and, you know, then you hit your panic button. And then you hope that you're applying fast enough for that thing to blow up. In my opinion, you know, simply kiting them and staying out of the 20 kilometers range, which you can do with this one, especially simulate. Then with standard, you have still like 25 to 28 kilometers range. It's much more doable. T1's definitely in a Retribution. If you can afford it, in my opinion, the Retribution is 100% safe there. Sadly, with new spawns, not 200% anymore doable with the Punisher, which is sad. I really like using the Punisher. It was a bit more of a skill thing to get in there and get it done. So where is my... There is my... Hookbill again, because we still want to get... We're still looking for the Skybreaker. We haven't found him yet. So we go back and see if we can't get him out. But yeah, that it's only one cache in the T0s is really lovely as well. I love it, since, you know, if you had still to cruise all the way, you know, back and forth to get all the loot out of this, that would take so much time. So much time. So let's set up a new run and let's get in there. But yeah, that's the aim of the game right now. Cheap, fast, and alpha friendly. Everything, you know, I mean, okay, the hook build is already quite expensive compared to the other fittings, but yeah, work yourself up there. In my opinion, the hook build has the least amount of problems in against any of the spawns, and gives me the most hope against Skybreaker and Devoted Hunter. Yep, Devoted Hunter. Let's use the Afterburner actually and our resists. No, it's waiting time. It's perfect thing to play, to, you know, if you want to do other things on the side. It's a target shoot and forget kind of play style, and it just works. Just make sure to finish all 3 rooms within the 20 minutes. Gives you the chance to have some, you know, nice cinematic shots. See how this drone gets slowly but surely taken apart by us. Yes, environment, except of course the dark ones, but oh, we're done. Looks really great in the filaments. Actually, we'll have to yeah, well, if you only see you know, you only see them only see the asteroid belts all day long, that, you know, that's why I'm saying, you know, it's, of course, you know, not, you're not gonna be not gonna be space rich. You're not going to alpha your you know, flex yourself with this only. Well, if you wanted to, you could, but that would be, you know, just as bad as trying to do that with just oh, nice, where we have one of our problem friends. Let's see if we can kill that guy before he kills us. This is gonna be fun. Because this guy can be... Yeah, of course, I'm gonna approach that guy, you know, head on. The problem is it's not worthwhile trying to tank that guy on signature. Not much anyways. We will just orbit the gate now. That guy has tracking to high heavens. And trying to outrun him is not a thing either, so well, we can try that, definitely. But let's see if these things work in our favor. As I said, this guy will be troublesome in general, since we're only passively tanked, and he might simply kill us before we kill him. Actually don't remember if he's shield tanked. I think they're shield tanked. Yep. Nice, so turn around. Let's get back. Yeah, I believe. Nice shield tanked. So yeah, it's a bit on the dicey side. If we had to go more rooms now, I would likely, you know, wait a little bit at the gate and wait a little bit. It's yay! We won. We make it out. Nice. So, and the run actually didn't take that much longer. I'm flying right now Kaldari Navy Hookbill. It's one of the fits that me and the buddy came up with for the speed running. Under exclamation mark fit, you find a link to the workbench and can find the fitting. It's of the fittings that we made for the speed running, one of the more expensive ones, at 27 million. Well, 25 million. We need to take the cargo away right now. But I really want to see. We had last Friday a problem against the Skybreaker, and I want to see if we can simply get around that by I took now EM ammunition with me, which I didn't have last week, and I hope that if we meet that guy again, we actually have enough to break his tank, which was our problem on Friday. So yeah, Kaldari Navy Hookbill. One of the fittings that we were quite sure worked the easiest and the T0s, most reliable. We get through them in generally around about 5 minutes. Sometimes a bit faster, sometimes a little bit more. And yeah, makes for a easy way to earn a bit of cash. So we have everything. And if you want to see under in the Abyssal Tracker, I try to, if I do not forget about it, to track our runs. There's the fitting as well, so you can check that out as well and see, you know, how much we made. Yes, und? Deal with it, I'm German. No, I'm, you know, sometimes things slip in like that. Please excuse me. Don't be too harsh. But yeah, general tactic is we're shooting if it is in range, should be most of the time. We shoot the can first, then we approach. Since we have slow cycles, we want to, you know, on our approach, get in as much damage as we can already while the can is basically popped, so we don't have to, you know, approach the can, shooting the target still and waiting for it to die. Then, you know, just run one cycle. Doing it this way around is simply more efficient. Oh yeah, we should use our target painter as well. There it is already. Already killed the 2 drones. And let's get going. So what do we have here? Amber Needle. We approach, shoot the one time with the can, head for the loot, paint and shoot. Nice, the drones were close enough that the blast got the second drone a little bit. Nice, 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 nice. I hope that we find the Skybreaker soon, because I would like to use the other fittings again as well. Really want to check the slicer out. Want to see how that one is doing. So what do we have here? Nope, it's not the enemy we are looking for. I personally really like the Abyss to, you know, here and there. I don't have, you know, don't feel like every day really like getting into big stuff in EvE, but doing 1 or 2 rounds, well, maybe not T0s, but the other ones as well. Just quickly getting in, shooting a few things, and you are out fast. Perfect for those people of us that are quite busy. So, new run. This one actually only, we are at under 4 minutes, at just above 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Words difficult. 4 minutes, 11 seconds. Nice run. So how was it? Those were just, yeah, the survey database. Correct me if I'm wrong now. The survey databases were basically all to be sold, while the crystalline thingies were for the industry part, right? Yes. Yes, this looks like it, yeah. Something that many people do not know, that those survey data sheets, don't sell them at Jita or somewhere. There are stations, there's NPCs that always pay 100k for per unit. So do not sell those as a cheetah for, you know, less or anything. Or even the LP stores, yeah. Don't, best not to forget about the LP store. Yep. I know people are lazy sometimes, but it's simply not worth to throw them at someone else just cause most people have stations nearby. I mean, they're well spread by now. So where's our... I mean, you know, that we're now, what, for an hour or so we're flying those filaments. I think it's a good showing that Skybreaker is not that often actually an enemy. So let's see, like, you know, if in 90% of the cases you don't even stumble across that guy and the other rooms are never a problem. I would like to call this fit 90% successful in those in this content. Come on, drone, die for me. One more cycle. And let's go. I think once we found our Skybreaker and saw we're having a hit or miss, I will do a few T1 electricals with the retribution, just to see a little bit different things today as well. It's nice. What Monopolis made did we get? The extra large shield boosters. Need to sometimes see, you know, if it's worthwhile to actually use them or sell them. If you can get good shield boosters out of things, if it's worthwhile to just use them or sell them, deconstruct, whatever. Did you ever use any of them, Savia? Muta plus mids? The mutaplasmids to change the modules, like a decayed extra large shield booster mutaplasmid. So things that you know, is it like worthwhile? As in, did you use them then, or did you sell them? Like whatever you crafted. Yeah, that it can be good or bad. That's, you know, part of EvE. Did you have luck, or was it more bad stuff? So that was a run below 4 minutes actually. Yeah, depending on it would be bad things. That would be bad. Because if you have something that's really awesome rolled, I would want only use that on a ship where I'm quite sure that I, you know, where I definitely survive and so let's stuff it in there. Get those things in. Yeah, of course, you know, if you then need to replace things, that's a pain in the butt. Actually, guys, I will be just right back. Just a second. The evening things are just getting a little bit chilly up here. I'm sitting right under the roof, so things are a little bit, I wouldn't say frosty, but a little bit nippy it getting. So, new try, let's see. Nope, that's not our looked for target either. We will find that guy today still, we will. Nice, another mutaplasmid. Maybe I will see and try my luck sometimes with these and see if I can get something awesome. Oh, there you're asking me something that I have no clue about. I actually do not know. Maybe someone else in chat has an idea. How can we change colors and I'm sure there's a way. I will check after the stream. I will find out. I'm quite sure that's somewhere in some settings. Actually, I cannot tell you why my bot has a green color. Come on, fall over. Draglavian. Oh, another cycle. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're speed running. We're not going slow. Oof. Pick up the loot. Oh yeah, we went through a cloud there. Overshot our target. And one more cycle and we are done. Nice, nice, nice. Bit over 5 minutes, since it's right. Back to the station. Let's get new stuff. So maybe last time I was just unlucky because I had a different skin. Let's go for a different skin. Let's clean up the ship. Let's see, maybe that was a reason why we had the Skybreaker. Welcome back, welcome back. Come on, admit it. You know, well, on your mining barge you actually fell asleep. Let's see about the loot. What do we have? Standard. Still not the one we are looking for. We are gonna find him today still, I hope. Yes, we are flying here through the blue cloud. Remember, 300 times signature radius, so we're 3 times as large. Getting a really fat target on our butt. So usually you want to avoid those. Exception is we are flying maybe a cruiser and we need to deal with small drone-sized vessels. Since the drones will hit us in any case full on, well, we can drag them in there, make them larger so we have better application. That's the way to go about that. Up. More Triglavians. Right now for us in the frigates, those clouds do not matter that much, since, well, that guy is flying anyways quite well, but we have lots of shield buffer still. So we don't care, plus this is our last room in any case. We're not lucky in finding what we need, want and search for. Oh yeah, and since that guy is now within range of the turret, more or less 15 kilometers, yeah, we have a bit of troubles here and there. Our rockets get shot out of the sky, or missiles, so once more thing of application. Stay away from those if you have missiles or drones that you rely on. And let's go back home. Let's take away, filter out those things. Bit over 4 minutes. Let's get for a new run. Wait, we had 3. First stack all everything. 3 of those we still have. Zack, zack. Those go back into the box. We wanted to take some more rockets with us, missiles, whatever. Stack it, undock, and let's head over to our safe spot. And actually, I shall be with you in a moment again. Be right back, guys. And I'm back. So let's get back into it. And there I said, go, jump. And what's the lottery giving us now? Drones. Okay, okay. Oh my goodness, what a frog. And that's can skeletons flex like that? I remember I had some biology. I think that's not how that works. But it's okay, we're on the internet. I think things are working different here, right? Guys, remember, this all the gaming. Drink enough. I'm saying that because I always forget. Yeah, that's magical, I would say. Magical flexing. So let's head over to the gate. Yeah, that's things that I will need to get in time as well. You know, my own emotes. Have someone working on me for me on you know, channel symbol, a small avatar. So we have some company on here. And all that good stuff. A little bit of art. I wish things were not so expensive. The channel symbol, not sure yet, but the small kind of mascot will be. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, it will be a small cat with astronaut helmet in kind of style comic and anime kind of style. That's at least the plan so far. I have a good friend who's trying to get it done for me in a digital way so that it will be usable here. Maybe I can get that even like animated a little bit so it's moving. So if you know anyone who knows, you know, how to properly work Photoshop and Co. Yeah, I'm looking for artists that want to do things for free. I wish I could do Photoshop or, you know, painting on a tablet or things. So let's get things in the books. Hundred of those, 3 of those. Load it up, and we are out. It's alright. I mean, you know, I will most likely check on Fiverr if I can find someone, you know, there for a gig. I have some ideas for channel symbol, but yeah, I need to see. I mean, those things come in time. I want to. I'm trying now to fix a nice schedule for that works for me. So I'm streaming 3 times a week regularly. Well, as regular as my work allows me, anyways. That's the idea in any case. And you know, once things are regular, I will put in down the info for the stream. There's some widgets and gadgets for showing when's the next stream with a countdown, and you know, you're showing your own time zone and whatnot. There's some work on there. Then there's a YouTube channel that I want to start on. I will do that this week still, starting with you know, what are abyssal filaments and those things, and then explaining, you know, in general, and then going for the fittings and doing some runs and whatnot, explaining how they work, how things are, you know, different, what's the difference about the fittings, what do you need to do to get this done fast and cheap. That's the plan in any case. Oh nice, didn't have the Vila yet in quite some time. Sevilla is, you know, creating this swarm, you know, small drones. Most times you completely ignore those small swarm drones. They get to be inactive the moment kind of the mothership dies. So we shoot the main guy and ignore the rest. Of course, you know, they're tickling us. If they were in a larger number, it would be a problem, but with only one Damavik on grid, we don't have any troubles with that. We go about our regular way. And we see, you know, once the main ship dies, more guys come simply inactive. So we don't need to shoot those additional guys. Because honestly, that would be pain in the backside. Would be, you know, and we would be wasting time to shoot those small guys. Actually never tried it. I don't know if they actually respawn them. If you kill them, if they will simply be spawned in you by the mothership. So now we wait for the big guy to be done and dead. Come on, one more cycle. And poof, dead he is. So copy paste, new run. Actually below 4 minutes, nice. So we are heading a bit back. We are heading back, and we actually go there. Let's quickly pull that up so you guys can see that as well. There's my panel. Suck. So let's make it just a little bit larger. We now did 1 or 2 of them. I did already earlier, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14 runs. And let's go, we save 28 million roughly. 28 million. So we definitely have out what we kind of invested with the fitting. Definitely have that made back, and we didn't die, so we're making plus, definitely, which is a nice thing. So, but we load up once more. I think we're doing a last run, and then I will wrap things up. To be honest with you guys, I'm hungry AF, and I didn't yet eat anything today. And my buddy is on the verge of being like, well, let's you know, if there's no food, we eat ourselves. That's what it's feeling here. I actually have tasty things already in the kitchen and slightly pre-prepared already, but yeah, I would like to have that and get that into my belly. So let's see. Nope. Not what we are looking for. I see it already, you know, last day of the room, and we finally find our skybreaker. That would be nice to have, but let's see. But yeah, I think with like 14 or roughly 15 runs and no skybreaker room, we found one of the devoted hunters and find out that he can be handled. I think that's quite okay. I think that's good enough for the fitting. Of course, you know, can never rule out that you have bad luck and you have in 2 runs back to back the skybreakers, and you know, both times you're dying. That sadly is a luck or lack of luck in that case. No worries, Savia. I'm happy that I don't need to type, because right now I'm like, meh. The only thing that I can type is like food and stupid tower killed my missile. Okay, let's see that we get those guys killed. At the same time, those guys getting damage from the ranged tower there as well. Just helping. So let's kill and open our box. Thank you very much. Let's head over to the gate. Nice, and let's jump. So, last chance. Roll the drums. And, no. Today is Triglavian Day. We only have Triglavians. Yeah, nay. Okay. 15 runs, no skybreaker. Okay. So right now we can kind of rule that one as very, very unlikely. Of course, you know, going now mathematically and scientifically, 15 runs is not a number, you know, where you can go by, but that's what we did now, and that needs to be good enough for us right now. I think that's good enough with us. kills that one. Let's jump. Okay, let's head home. Let's wait. Select it all. Ammunition away, filtering. Oh, that was a 419 run. Okay, well. Let's see. Let's sort things into their boxes, and then we're going to wrap this up. So, things we learned: the Caldari Navy hookbill works for speed running things. 4 to 6 minutes it needs. Yeah, it's solid. We haven't found our arch nemesis yet, not yet, but maybe we have luck and find them sooner or later. So we can actually try if things are, you know, working with a different ammunition. So I will now see to send you guys off to another streamer. Let's see about that. Rating. Another EvE streamer. He's doing mostly hacking as far as I know. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Next stream will be on Thursday, around about the same time, starting at 5 o'clock EU time. And maybe we will finally find our arch nemesis and see if we can finally beat the Skybreaker. And then we will try the next few fittings for doing T0 gammas. You guys stay safe, have a good day still, and take care. We will be raiding you. Take care, have a good one, and see you hopefully on Thursday. Bye bye.